How many of you heard of Gore Orphan Road? If you haven't, it was an orphanage that was meant to help children, but supposedly is rumored to be haunted, and it's where tragedy occurred. However, these rumors have yet to be proven, but don't be alarmed by the name. It's not what you think. The actual name for the orphanage was the Orphanage of Light and Hope, and it was founded by the Sprungs family in 1902, who made it their mission to create their own miniature utopia and dedicated their lives to help the children in need. By 1916, over 500 acres of land were purchased, and a few buildings were built, and over 120 rooms were built in each building. There was a chapel, a milk barn, and the main orphanage, and of course the fields of corns and other crops, and cows and mules, where the staffs and the children go out to work to help maintain the land and earn a living. The family only relied on the mortgage that was made through the bank. They refused any outside influence. Even churches offered their donation, but they refused. However, this was a mistake. By 1916, the orphanage ended up closing down as the family could no longer afford to keep it open. There was a rumor, however, that the orphanage is said to be haunted. Around 1912, a fire broke out in the orphanage and over 60 children perished, and rumors had it that the spirits of the lost children is said to be roaming around, and strange substance is said to be spewing across the snow throughout the winter months. However, this theory had yet to be proven, as no children were harmed. There was a fire, but the children came out unharmed. The history of the hauntings of Gore Orphanage Road goes back even further. In 1863, a house called Swiss House, which was the original house of the orphanage, was purchased by a family who were spiritualists. There they moved in with their 4 children. However, sometime later, their children did not survive. And even though the children had passed away, the family continues to believe that their children is still alive, as they believe that we never truly pass on, but continue to live in spirit. Eventually, both the story of the orphanage and the house merged together, and many people to this day continues to believe in the hauntings, myths, and legends of Gore Orphan Road. And while no such tragedy or hauntings has been confirmed, it is still considered the most haunted places on earth, because if you were to ask me, it's not really the spirits that haunts us, but also the history, the mysteries, legends, and myths that continues to haunt the minds of others who would cross the road towards the once glamorous and beautiful orphanage, as many have called it, heaven on earth. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and comment your favorite ghost stories and give me your suggestions on which haunted places or stories or people I should talk about next. And until next time, stay classy, and I'll see you all in the next video.